We close the eyes and we open the heart. And we bring our awareness to the body, being aware of here, being aware of now, bringing our attention, our awareness, our energy to our own body, being aware of the body posture, the sensations of the body, the contact of the feet on the floor, or as we sit on the floor, the arms, the hands resting on the legs, the back comfortably straight, the shoulders relaxed. We can drop the shoulders, just let them drop. The neck, the head, the forehead, being aware of any tensions at the forehead, around the neck, around the shoulders, just letting them go, letting them fall away. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by being aware of the body posture, the bodily sensations, by visualizing the body, we're directing our attention, our energy to our own body, where the energy increases. We send our mind in all directions, then we lose energy. We bring our attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the air passing the nostril, just staying at the gateway of the breath. Or if we prefer, we can focus our attention at the lower abdomen, as we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we decide where we prefer to focus our attention, and we keep the attention there. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind from outside, from inside, all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, being aware of all that forms in the mind, the thoughts, the feelings, the memories, the states of mind. We watch them, we observe them, we let them go, we let them pass. We don't react, we don't get entangled. Just staying with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. We don't try to force the mind to stop thinking. We simply make the thinking part of the practice. Just being aware of these mind bubbles, these waves on the surface of the mind, as they arise, as they pass away. We watch them as they appear, we don't react, and we watch them as they pass away, keeping our attention centered with the breathing. Just watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware, letting go. All that contacts the mind, we make it part of our practice. There's always some sort of sound. Maybe traffic outside, or if we sit in a forest, the sounds of the forest. And we make these sounds all part of the practice. Just being aware of moments of ear contact, arising and passing away. Or maybe we can feel it as a vibration passing through the body. Just moments of vibration arising and passing away. Being aware of all the bodily sensations as moments of sensation arising and passing. The thoughts, the memories, like bubbles in the mind, like mirages in the mind, they appear and they pass away. So we keep our attention centered with the breathing, just watching the breathing, watching the mind, watching the arising and passing away of all that contacts the mind, from outside, from inside. And as we simply watch, observe, and let go, all the waves on the surface of the mind, the bubbles in the mind, become fewer and fewer. The waves die away, the bubbles fade away, and the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more clean. Like a body of water, we stop to shake, we stop to agitate. The water becomes clear and clean. We can see the natural state of the water. Just watching over our own mind, watching over our own heart. The heart becomes clear and clean. We can see more deeply into the heart. Spiritual knowledge means to know our own heart. And to know our own heart, the heart has to be clear. We have to be able to see into the heart. To clear the heart, all we have to do is simply watch, observe, let go. We stop to feed all the agitation of the heart. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desire. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, bitterness towards past, with anxiety towards future, keeping our attention only in the present, watching, observing, letting go. We find the natural state of inner peace, inner joy, the natural, normal state of the heart. So meditation is not about developing some strange, super normal state of mind. Meditation is about finding the normal, the natural state of the heart. We clear the heart. We refine our mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind right now, from outside, from inside. Sharp self-awareness. And along with this sharp self-awareness, we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go by always watching this impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind. These bodily sensations arising and passing away. Ear contact, sound vibrations arising, passing away. Bubbles in the mind, mirages in the mind, arising and passing away. When the mind sees at a deep, deep level in meditation this impermanent nature, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine, this is not myself. And then the mind lets go, the mind lets go by itself. We can't force the mind to let go, but we can train the mind so that it lets go by itself. So when the mind really sees at a deep, deep level in meditation this impermanent nature, the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, the impermanent nature of all that forms in the mind, the impermanent nature of this body itself, composed of earth, water, wind, and fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. When the mind really sees this at a deep, deep level, the heart lets go by itself. And then we find the real happiness, the happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom, freedom from our own mental disturbance, our own mental agitation. We find an inner peace that we develop through wisdom. And step by step, in our meditation practice, we develop wisdom through peace, and we develop peace through wisdom. As we let go on more and more refined levels, we find more and more refined levels of peace. And as the peace of the heart becomes more and more refined, we can let go on more and more refined levels. So step by step, we develop, we cultivate peace through wisdom, wisdom through peace. And the heart becomes lighter and lighter as we progress on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. So watching, observing, letting go. The mindfulness becomes more refined, the wisdom to let go becomes more refined. The heart becomes more and more refined. The inner peace becomes more and more refined. The heart becomes more and more unified as we keep our energy with the body. We stop to scatter our attention in all directions. We stop to scatter our energy in all directions. The heart becomes more and more unified. As the heart becomes more and more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. Energized with a divine energy, a sublime energy. Energized with the prana of the universe, the life force energy, the light force energy of the universe. The heart fills with this life force energy, and we feel more alive, more alert, more awake. We may seem like we are asleep to some people as we sit with eyes closed, but we are in a state of heightened wakefulness, heightened alertness, heightened vibrancy. As the heart fills with this inner life force energy, light force energy, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. And we continue to simply watch the breathing, to watch the mind, being aware, letting go. We are aware of this inner brightness, this inner peace, this state of alertness, and we let it go, we let it pass. And in letting go of the inner peace becomes deeper and deeper. The life force energy becomes stronger and stronger. We become more and more alert, more and more awake. We feel more and more alive. And the heart becomes brighter and brighter. It starts by feeling. We start to feel a sense of ease, of comfort, of harmony, of well-being, sense of refinement, sense of sublimeness. And as we progress in our practice, just moment by moment, breath by breath, watching, observing, letting go, we start to see an inner light. The energy becomes stronger and stronger, more and more intense, and we start to see this inner brightness. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, the inner light fills the whole body. And when the light is firmly established within, then we have our own inner lantern, our own inner torch, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. No longer walking in the dark, no longer spiritually blind, and no longer sleepwalking. We become more and more awake. Always just watching, observing, letting go. Sometimes the mind will wander to past, to future, other places, other people. That's very normal. But we have the patience, the persistence to keep bringing our attention back to the breathing, back to the present, watching, observing, letting go. And the heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more and more energized. We find our own inner wellspring of life force energy, light force energy. Our own inner wellspring of cool, clear, fresh, living waters, living light. When Jesus met the Samaritan lady at the water well, he said, I have this living waters to give. Whoever drinks this water will never thirst again. We all do. We all have within this bottomless well of living waters, this inner fountain of living light. All we have to do is clear it. All we have to do is energize it. We all have within. We only need to clear what's already there, energize what's already there. Just watching over our own mind, watching, observing, letting go, clearing, cleaning, letting go. Keeping our energy with our own body, unifying, energizing. The energy becoming stronger and stronger. The wellspring becomes a fountain as the heart becomes more and more energized. And we feel an overflowing from within. Our inner cup overflows. And the heart becomes a chalice overflowing with living waters, overflowing with living light. And we can simply rest within. The mind becoming refreshed, the mind becoming recharged. And there's a feeling of homecoming, feeling of coming home. When we send the mind out into the world all the time, then we become lost in the world. But when the mind is content to simply rest within, we sit like a king, like a queen, on a throne of overflowing light. We feel we've come home, home to the heart. Heart is where the home is where the heart is. And we can rest within for as long as we need to. The body needs rest and the mind needs rest. And when we've rested long enough, we can share this energy with the world around us. And as we share this energy, it's like we open an inner water tap. As we open the water tap, the water gushes out. As we do this practice, the inner energy gushes out. And the heart becomes brighter and brighter, wider and wider, cooler and cooler, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, we focus our attention at the heart chakra. We wish happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, we wish happiness for all beings. Breathing in, the heart becomes more and more energized. Breathing out, we simply let the heart overflow, and the energy of the heart overflows in all directions. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow. The heart becomes brighter and brighter. The heart resonates at a higher and higher level. And as the heart resonates at a higher and higher level, we raise our consciousness, we lift the mind higher and higher. The energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider. As the heart expands, the energy field of the heart expands. Our area of consciousness expands. And the heart becomes much more cool. This inner light is a cooling energy like the light of the moon. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, the heart becomes more and more cool. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart, filling the heart with light. Breathing out, may all beings be happy, letting this light overflow in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. The heart becoming brighter and brighter, wider and wider. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. So we start our meditation cultivating an attitude of equanimity, just watching over the mind, being aware, letting go, watching, observing, letting go. And as the heart becomes more and more energized, we can release, we can radiate this energy to the world around us with an attitude of kindness, of compassion. And we can do it joyfully. We can rejoice as we do this practice, knowing this practice brings great benefit to ourselves, great benefit to the world around us. We can rejoice, knowing we start our day in the best way. We refine our mindfulness, we refine our wisdom, we clear the heart, we clean the heart, we uplift the heart, uplift our consciousness, and we radiate this energy of peace to the world around us. And we can be joyful knowing that this energy that we radiate to the world is what will come back to us. What we give to the universe will give us back many times over. Kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. These are the four divine states of mind, the four wholesome states of mind. In the Buddhist tradition, in the Vedic tradition, we have this teaching, the four divine states of mind: kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. They are also called the four immeasurables, because they make the heart immeasurably wide. As we do this practice, the heart becomes wider and wider. Our inner wellspring becomes a fountain. The fountain becomes an ocean, still but overflowing. Ocean of peace, ocean of calm, ocean of joy, ocean of happiness. Inner living treasure overflowing. And now we can just observe the heart. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace, more steady, more stable, more secure? We watch, we observe, we let go. And we bring our awareness to the body, being aware of the body posture, the sensations of the body. We can visualize the body, and we can visualize the body filled with light. As we visualize it so, we make it so. We open our heart to this inner light. We bring the hands to the heart, the palms together. And now our power of intention is very strong. The heart is very bright. Our power of mind is very strong. We make the intention to continue with our practice, refining the heart, strengthening the heart, freeing the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. Sabbamangalam.